So recently, people have been talking about the Minecraft mob vote for 2023, so I decided to make a video making some degree of analysis on the options which have been given. This is the channel's first sort of video essay-esque thing, so here we go. Option 1, the crab. Apparently, the main advantage of this mob is that you can use its claw to place blocks a further distance away from you. Sounds kind of interesting. It could be like one of those extendy arm thingies that you hold with your hand. I kind of wonder whether this mob's claw is useful for more stuff though. Like, can you also destroy blocks from further away? Could it be able to pick up dropped items? As for more questions about the mob in general, does it use the claw to defend itself? Crabs in real life do that. It'd be kind of underwhelming if this mob doesn't do much more than help you build. IDK though, maybe it's more than what it sounds like. Also, apparently they live in mangrove biomes. I kind of initially thought they would live on beaches, but I guess we already have turtles for that, so whatever. Apparently, there are mangrove crabs in real life, which live in places like parts of Florida and Australia, so I guess that's interesting. Option 2, the armadillo. Not pronounced armadillo or anything, right? Yeah, whatever.
Make yourself a dang quesadilla!
It seems a number of people tout this as the most useful of the three mobs, since it gives people something a number of people seem to want. Wolf armor. Basically, armor for your wolf. When I first heard about wolf armor, I thought it would be killing wolves to get armor, but why would anyone want that to be a thing? Also, what would that have to do with armadillos anyway? But anyways, the armadillo sheds scoots of some sort so you can piece together armor for your puppers and doggos. Sounds like a good deal, right? Well, maybe, but we still don't entirely know what we'll be getting. Will the wolf armor actually be that useful? I still die a lot even with regular armor, so how much of a difference will wolf armor make for wolves? Will it be really OP, or will it only be doing the bare minimum? Will there be only one type of wolf armor, or will it be possible to mix with ingots and stuff to make different variants? I'm not at all saying that wolf armor isn't worth it. It might be cool to have. I take my dogs into combat sometimes, so maybe some extra protection would be good. However, things still remain ambiguous about whether this will be as good as people anticipate. Apparently, according to the Minecraft wiki, there's wolf armor in Minecraft dungeons, but that seems to be more like the other type of wolf armor I mentioned before, even though it doesn't seem to be obtained through killing wolves. But yeah, there's the armadillo. Will it be as good as anticipated? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see, I guess. You know, if it wins, that is. It's weird because when we had the crab announced, people probably might have thought this update would have something to do with water, and then we're treated to the armadillo, which lives in the savannah. Yeah.
That's an interesting twist.
Finally, option 3, the penguin. There seems to be a divide over this mob. There are people who want it in because, as the trope wikis tell us, everything is better with penguins. Penguins are my favorite animal, so I'd argue that's at least mostly true. However, there are also people who say the penguin is the most useless out of the bunch, saying that it's basically just Dolphin 2.0, with its main advantage being to make boats go faster, whereas dolphins make you swim faster. I can kind of see their point, but let me give my thoughts. Dolphins die on land. Unless there's rain, apparently. Penguins do not, even though it is stated that they are a little clumsy when walking. Dolphins cannot be bred, whereas it appears maybe penguins can because the mob vote video features a baby penguin. I can't guarantee that that necessarily means that, since apparently dolphins have rarely spawning babies, which are not obtained through breeding exclusively on bedrock, but I guess at least this means the penguin babies won't be exclusive to bedrock? We'll find out, I guess. So anyways, what do these points mean? Well, it means that penguins appear to be easier to handle than dolphins. Although dolphins can be put on leads apparently, you can't really take them onto land in most cases. Whereas with penguins you can transport them across land from one body of water to another. Also, if you can breed penguins, you could theoretically keep a farm of them somewhere and have them around whenever you need one. Since they theoretically could be bred, you wouldn't run out of them like you would with dolphins if you end up losing them somehow. Also, dolphins cannot ride boats, whereas penguins might be able to since they're smaller and able to be on land. I know the point of penguins is for them to be outside of the boat so that they can help it move faster, but you can also use boats on land as a way to make mobs stay in one place, so there's that. We also have to consider that the way penguins make boats move faster may not be entirely the same as the dolphin's grace effect. Maybe the amount of penguins affects how fast the boat goes, or maybe not. Again, like the wolf armor and the crab claw, we're not really given too much of the details on how everything will work. Maybe this will be better than anticipated, or maybe it'll be worse. Or maybe it'll just lose the vote. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Like the crab, it's a bit weird that they don't live in the biome you might expect, but there are actually real penguins that live in climates other than snowy ones. For instance, there are 2 different species of little penguins which live in New Zealand and Australia. Also, there are the macaroni and rockhopper penguins, which resemble the ones shown in the mob vote video. And apparently they tend to live in rocky areas, so yeah, this actually is pretty accurate. Alright, now it's time for the conclusion. Personally, I haven't voted in any past mob votes, just putting that out there. I haven't ever participated in one, and I might not participate in this one. As of late, I don't entirely know how to feel about them. Apparently there's a rising sentiment that says the mob votes are bad and should be abolished, whereas others say the mob vote is fine, but could use some improvements. This video is not really meant to endorse any specific view on how one should vote or whether one should vote. It's just meant to sort of offer a bit of analysis on stuff related to what people see in the mobs and what they want or don't want from them. I can't really say it's a full analysis, as this video was made in a limited amount of time due to the whole thing being over sometime soon. But, yeah, I don't know. This is Ian, bye.